Welcome back, everyone. The Dedicated Indians of America, or DIA, celebrated Holi with a cultural showcase fundraiser at the Florentine Estate in Riverdale, New Jersey. Let's go and see the vibrant performances and fashion show they have in store for us.
My name is Devesh Rupani, President of the Dedicated Indians of America.
Welcome everyone on DIA's third annual fundraiser in celebration of Holi.
मुझसे अब नजर ना फेरो ना हो पास तुम मेरे
Next, we have someone who is no stranger to the Indian film industry. We had a one-on-one conversation with Ms. Shailja Gupta, country head of Red Chillies USA. Let's see what she had to say.
Hi Shailja, welcome to Sahara One. So can you tell us a little bit about your association with the blockbuster movie Ra.One?
Ra.One, I was actually brought on board to manage the website and do a little bit of digital stuff on it in terms of development and getting the website ready. So I went to India for about 8 months managing the digital for Ra.One.
Okay. Well, you were brought on for the website, but I believe that your role was actually more extensive than just the website. So can you tell us about that?
It was more of an informal thing that, I went down to India to manage the website, but then obviously the role took a much bigger, it turned into a much bigger role because Shah Rukh was very clear that he wanted a very elaborate presence online because it's become very important. And from just website, it became digital marketing, and then very aggressively we got into licensing and merchandising. Okay. So that also took over.
It's an exciting thing for a film like Ra.One. And I must also give the credit where it's due. I have this young lady called Shailja who used to work with me many years ago. We started a .com company which went completely bust. And we lost everything that we had put up, and then she got into filmmaking, and she's been following up stuff on the net. She's fantastic. So when I called upon her, I said, I'm making a very special film. So she left her job for a year and a half, and she's been sitting here troubling me and everyone at Google and YouTube and made sure this happens. Thank you, Shailja, for making this happen. And it's very exciting for me, very exciting, because the film deals with the world of the digital world. It deals with computers, video games, and if we did not do anything on the digital medium and on this kind of media, it would be kind of wrong and ironic. And I really think that this will also help me overseas. Just as a businessman, let me be very honest, it really helps me overseas because whatever comes on YouTube and Google reaches everywhere in the world.
And so Ravan was actually the first film to do a lot of merchandising marketing, correct?
There have been other films which did merchandising also, but Ravan had done it in this level. Like, we had almost 60 products. And the toy category we actually did directly from China. I went down to China, and there were about 15, 17 factories that I visited. And then finally, we outsourced it to one company, and we directly worked with them to have the toys made. And apart from that, there were about 45, 50 other products.
Hello everyone, I'm Shah Rukh Khan. हमने अपनी फिल्म का merchandise बनाया है. We are doing merchandising for a film at this scale, at this level. Very hard work has been put in by Lady Shailja, who's designed this site and who's been really busy trying to introduce marketing tools of merchandising in this country and putting this whole thing together. Worked very, very hard. So I hope we are all successful.
So we all know that red chilies is very huge in India, and we know that there's talks about it coming towards the US. Can you tell us a little bit about that and the future plans coming?
So what happened was that after Ravan, obviously the film crossed over in many ways, especially the VFX. The VFX was really appreciated across the world, and in the US also we had a screening at the Academy and a lot of people appreciated it. So, and also what happened with VFX was that all the VFX that was done was mostly done by Indians in India. So the West has actually appreciated the fact that this kind of quality can be achieved in Indian films by the Indians. So having said that, now we are looking at having the presence here, and I'm actually heading Red Chilies USA, where we are looking at collaborations. So on a very large scale, we are obviously looking at collaborations in terms of either co-productions or VFX related stuff, but on a much quicker level, digital, because of Ravan Digital, we are looking at creating a good platform for the digital presence and creating content specifically for the mobile internet market.
So now, but is this just for Hollywood itself, or will it be a collaboration of both Hollywood and Bollywood? How does that work here?
No, in terms of, because obviously, because of Shah Rukh being the owner of the company, he has a huge digital presence in terms of social media. He has millions of people that he can reach out directly. And what is happening is that all these celebrities and individual influencers online are reaching out to their fans directly. So having said that, there's a huge potential to create content online. And if such big collaborations happen, or companies like Red Chilies back them, it becomes easier for newcomers and talented people to come forward and create content for the online market.
So social media is actually very large with Twitter, Facebook, and obviously the new outlet called Husay. So how are you associated to Husay?
So because of my relationship with Red Chilies and the fact that I have done work in the digital marketing space, Husay had approached me about a year and a half ago. It's actually a social media platform which is meant only for influencers and celebrities. The idea being that all these celebrities and influencers reach out to a much wider audience, but now there are multiple websites across the platform, like whether you have Tumblr and you have Twitter, Facebook, Tencent, Pinterest, there are tons of them. So what Husay does, it's an invite-only platform, and what it does is that through one click of a button, like with one update, all these influencers and celebrities can reach out to a much wider audience. So what is happening is that every individual is becoming a digital publisher. And what I'm doing is I'm heading India, where I'm getting all these influencers of India to be a part of this platform.
Okay, well, so can you tell us of some of the actual celebrities that have actually come on board in Bollywood for Husay?
So Husay, we already have Akshay Kumar, Shah Rukh Khan, we have Sonakshi Sinha. We also are getting a couple of others which I can't talk about. There are a lot of cricketers who are on board now. There is Dhoni, there is Virat Kohli, there are a lot of other people, Sehwag, who are coming on board through their agencies. So agencies play a very important part. The PR agencies play a very important part, because they are realizing that digital presence for all these influencers are becoming very important.
Just a quick note, so is Husay more of like a blog, or is it more closer to Twitter?
No, it is actually a publishing medium. So for example, right now Husay already has a tie-up with, like in terms of we use APIs for Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We also have a tie-up with Associated Press, so for syndication. So if any celebrity uploads a picture, Associated Press can publish those images across all platforms. So it's not really a blog or a Twitter, it's actually a publishing platform to reach out to a much wider audience.
So the discussion board could be basically about anything going on in that celebrity's career, or...
It's the update the celebrity does. That's the good thing about Hussein, that it's so authentic that there is no question about whether this is authentic, because it's only invite. So when you go to a Hussein page, like if you go to any of the celebrity page, whether it's Hollywood, Bollywood, cricketers, musicians, you will see that when you go to their page, everything is available, whatever they have published, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, any of the other social media that Hussein already is using the API for. And you can actually see them.
Okay, good. So how can just a random user get on that wants to read about these celebrities?
No, they can just go to the website and check.
So there's no kind of process or registration or nothing?
No, this is basically for general users. They can see whatever everybody is doing. In terms of they being able to post on Hussein, like for example, they can comment on whatever the celebrities have done, whether using Facebook or Twitter. So they can actually post and they can actually interact with the celebrities,
so
but they cannot become an account holder till they have any some sort of limited following.
It's time for just one more break, but don't go far. We'll see what a difference a passionate group of women made in India this year.